Before this apartment building at the corner of Remsen and Clinton Streets in Brooklyn Heights was built, there was the Hamilton Club, renamed the Remsen House by the owner, a wealthy black businesswoman and abolitionist named Elizabeth Gloucester.
Her story was too important to not include because she's a wealthy black woman in the end of the 1800s who's able to be connected to people like Frederick Douglass and John Brown, and doing this at a time where she didn't even have suffrage.
Elizabeth was a disruptor to the established order. Elizabeth was free.
Her story is just one of those featured in a 3-part audio experience, More Than a Brook, Brooklyn Abolitionist Heritage Walk. It was commissioned by the city's Landmarks Preservation Commission. The walking tour through 3 Brooklyn historic districts with a heavy concentration of sites connected to abolitionist history and the Underground Railroad.
As we think about this neighborhood and this section of Brooklyn being a place where there were white and black abolitionists and there were freedom seekers who were escaping slavery, we also know that churches were a big part of that fight.
Including Plymouth Church, where people would travel from all over to hear abolitionist minister Henry Ward Beecher. Abraham Lincoln famously attended services there too. There are nearly 20 stops on the 3-hour tour from the waterfront into the neighborhoods of Brooklyn. Kamau Ware, founder of Black Gotham Experience, is one of the creators of the project.
It's important to be open to working with a range of parties, the same way abolition happened in New York. It was people had different perspectives, different positions, but they had a common goal. And now I think the common goal is to make sure that people don't come to New York City and think that it somehow was separate from slavery because it's in the North, when New York City's sole initial purpose was to be a part of the slave trade.
See and hear more of the stories at nyc.gov/landmarks. In Brooklyn, Roger Clark, New York 1.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage, and click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.